Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something more interesting, and this is building an app, well, a mental health app without knowing how to code, without writing a single line of code. Well, I have basic coding knowledge, so I can write lines of code, but for this project, I am not interested in going into the back end, going to GitHub and fixing anything. I want Lovable to do everything, and I want to show you guys how you can maximize your credits. So the thing is, with Lovable, you get 5 free points every day, like up to 30 a month. So literally not every day. Once you've used up like 30 points, it's over for you. I don't want to get the pro plan, and I want to build out this app, this project within that 5 points, or at least close to finish building within that 5 points. Now, bear in mind with Lovable, every single prompt you write takes away 1 point, and we are working on budgets. I would say we're working on a budget. We're working with 5 points, and I want to build out this. So the first thing I want you to do, if you have an app in mind, is first map out what you want. For example, this is me listing out the features I want. I know I'm going a bit ambitious with this one, but I mean, let's just see how it goes. So this is not my first app I'm going to be building with Lovable. I've built close to, let's say, 3 4 web apps, and there's a saying, if you want to know what to build, or the best product or app to build is one that solves your problem first. So you look within, and most of those apps have built were for myself. I mean, they solved a personal problem. I have so many I can show. One of them is Focusbuddy. A Focusbuddy. This is a productivity app. It helps me track my time, stay focused. So there's like solo sessions where you just track your timer and take notes of what you're doing. You can like schedule the section, break down your goals into meaningful smart goals. For example, you have a bigger goal like let's say graduate college. Okay, I think that is too wild. Something smaller, maybe design a book. I actually created this project when Lovable was doing the free um Lovable is free this weekend, 2 days free. So I just used more of Gemini to do this. So yeah, that's basically what this one is. So you break your tasks and goals into smaller pieces to achieve the main one. You schedule like solo session or mass session with other people, like so both of you can stay focused together, working on your individual goals. Or rather still, you if there are no real people at the moment to match you with, you can get matched with an AI productivity coach that keeps you in check. You can ask a question, like literally brainstorm with that AI. So that's what this one is. And the other one, of course, I'll leave the links in the description. And the other one is this. So I have issues staying consistent with social media, and I created this repurpose-pro, so you can turn one idea into a week of content in seconds. So all these apps are free. I created them for myself, and if you want to use them, you can check them out. Um, you can try use them. So you know solving personal problems, so you can see you spend hours trying to find content, but yeah, you can save your content manually. AI can generate content for you. You can even take your previous long form content and get other ideas for it for different platforms. So you see, you paste your content, you choose your format, and you generate, and yeah, you get to publish directly to your social platform. So these are some of my apps. I also have a marketplace I built for one of my startups. So yeah, and many more. If you want access to just check these out, like I said, links will be in the description. But let's get into the actual content for today. So I want to build a journaling app. As you can see it's like a mental hub. So it's going to be like a mental health tracker. It's going to be a therapy coach and also like a journaling app. So it's like for mental awareness. It's just to help literally. Sometimes we get overwhelmed, anxiety, so on and so forth. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is list out the features you want for your app, which I have done over here. So like I need an experienced, professional, and friendly AI. I'm going to be using an AI therapy coach versed in like CBT methods. Let me add that. You need to be as clear as possible for this, because you're going to be feeding it to AI, and the more clearer you are, the more your app turns out. So the more you get an accurate result. So methods and other therapy methods, against anxiety, traumas. Just going to list every single thing, traumas and other mental health issues without judgments. Very important. at the end of every section or chat, it should save as a log and some to do to follow through with the therapy. So let's say maybe someone made you angry or vexed at someone, and then after just going through the whole process with the AI coach, it tells you like, oh, step one, practice breathing exercises or that. It should save it for you as like a to do to follow through. Then this becomes like a task or a new entry in your journal to follow up. Then it should also give daily affirmations and healing quotes. You can even add your own affirmations if you want to the app. So daily it gives you affirmations and others. We're just going to build a basic version of this, preferably with sorry about that, with all these features. But let's just say we can do with 5 points. I'll be building this using Lovable for front end, Supabase for back end, and Groq. Groq is a free AI tool. So for the AI aspects, we're not going to be spending 1 naira here. We're not going to spend it any money. Everything is going to be free. So yeah, a journaling page to log in thoughts and like CBT help or tasks from the AI coach. Resources page that recommends self-help books or articles for one to read, so you can get like resources, things you can do outside books to read. Okay, I want people to search. Okay, let's put it in a new line. So on this resources page, let's see on the resources page. So um I want users to search their problem and get book recommendations. So that is, so I normally go ahead to give an example of what I'm talking about to AI, so you know what I'm doing. That is if the user is experiencing, let's say, anxiety, they search anxiety books and get various. Let's change this various book or articles rather. Let's put helpful. No, put the helpful here. Article. So let's put helpful in front of here. This is really me being ambitious, honestly. I mean, see everything I want to do with five credits. Okay, and then an anonymous community to chat with other anonymous people for healing and talking without judgment or anything features. So like we have a place where people can just, oh, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. How do you go through this? How do you go through that? You don't need to know anybody, because one thing about all these things is you don't want judgment. You just want a place where you can pour out your heart without any judgment. And, yeah, and lastly, a mood tracker. So this mood tracker is one of two things. Like I need it there. Yeah, good and fine. We need it. But I don't know how far I want to take it. It's going to be like a working process. So like if we get all this working and this is really not working, I won't really stress it. Oh, we missed one, a gratitude and positivity helper. Yeah, so helper. So these are like what I want. So let's move on. So first thing you're going to do is copy all this, copy. After copying your idea, you want to go to ChatGPT. Always use ChatGPT to refine your prompts before taking it to Lovable to avoid stories that touch. So we will want to start with, I want to build this. So you tell it to write a prompt for Lovable. I like keeping things minimal. Design. So after pasting your idea, you send it to ChatGPT and let it write for you a more accurate prompt. So you can see every prompt to generate this. You can see. So you can see all what we need. So you are going to copy this, but before I even paste it on Lovable, I clear out some things like this one and the initial one. So literally just clean it up a bit, add what you want to add, and you're good to go. So you head on over to Lovable. If you've not created an account, you create an account, very easy to do. So you can see my 5 credits, I've not used anyone today, so we are right on budget. You can see some of my previous projects, but that's not the issue. So you're going to paste this in here. So while this is going on, do well to create your Supabase account and add the project so it will be easy for you, because for every Supabase prompt you lose the credit. So in most cases, if you have like a reference, a design you want to use, you attach the image here. This is a new feature, I've not tried it out, but you attach the image here for Lovable to reference. It also helps. But right now I can't really think of any rental app reference I want to use, so we'll just go ahead and send this on its way, and then just give Lovable some few seconds and it will generate the project for you. So like I said, for this project we are going to be using just 3 things: our Supabase, Lovable, and Groq. Okay, these are Groq. Looks like why that one is loading. Groq Cloud. So like you get free AI models there, so you don't have to pay to use them. So I actually have no idea why this is not loading up, but let me refresh. Of course, they won't take your credit for doing nothing anyways, so let's paste that again. There's the first one, didn't go. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Let's just give that time to run up. So after some minutes, your Lovable worked 6 minutes for this. So you can see created a minimalistic, calming mental hub, and my key features were were implemented. So let's go through it. Lovable creates responsive designs. Let me collapse this. And you can see this is desktop mode, so you put your name. So this is like an anonymous space, so you don't have to put your real name obviously. And you can track how you're feeling, your daily affirmation and healing quotes, and there's some quick navigation over here too. So this AI coach, of course this is just a skeleton, it's not really functional. That's the next thing we want to do. So you have to provide a safe, non-judgmental space for you to explore. I mean, everything here is frictional, but we'll make it better. And this journal, free writing. Of course, I'm not sure that's going to. Oh, we did save. Oh yeah, Lovable mentioned it's using local saving, so we'll fix that. And of course, no task yet. And gratitude. Today's gratitude for what made you smile today. Let's see. So positivity. So it gives you some like positivity challenges to do, and then the past entries. Wow. Okay. There are resources. Okay, I love this. So you can filter by topic or search your own topic, and you get recommendation, and you also have links to view the resources. Let's see, do they work? Okay. So we're going to make this better. Shaping the future of mental health. Oh wow, it works. So yeah, these are books, so you just find the book and purchase it. Filter by anxiety, feeling good. Anxiety and Depression Foundation. Okay, so this is how the community looks. I like how it looks, but we need to work on some of the accessibility. But yeah, so there are different groups, different people. So what happens when the issue you're having is not here? So I think we should give user the chance to create a community, start something, maybe start a room or create a room. Or should we leave that for admins? I'm not sure. But yeah, so you can share your thoughts. Let's see. Yeah, so okay, this one is not working yet. It's not working yet. But yeah, you can see anonymous butterfly, the rough day, where there's gloomy, this. You can reply, not working yet, and you can react or reply. They are all not working yet. Which this can be easily fixed, obviously. And then lastly, mood tracker. So today's mood trends, mood history. Take a look today's mood, how are you feeling, what's contributing to your mood, average mood, daily track, time entries. So we're feeling good. Mood trend. Oh, okay, we have a visual graph for that. Mood history. Monday, 14 July, I felt good. So I mean, for the front end, everything looks good. I love the color, the minimalistic way, because in terms of mental health, it should be easy to navigate. Like everything should just be clear, straight to the point. Of course, we have a lot of fixes to do. Like remember I said I want people to be able to log into affirmations. You can see that it's only system affirmation. Does this work? I don't know. So you can see that so many things. But we're going to fix it. Now, how do you fix your design without Lovable messing it up? So this is what I do. Oh yeah, I mentioned this is responsive, right? So this is a tablet view of everything, right? And this is mobile view. You can see how this is. Talk to your coach. So everything is responsive. Where's that community? So you choose your room from here and you just see chats and reply and all that. Yeah, so of course it's not that great. I think because of the logo, but that's by the way. As I said, we've used 1 credit, 1 down, 4 to go. Okay, we want to make some changes here. So for now, you can see that okay, everything here it's not working, it's dummy and everything. But we still want to keep the style. I like the style, I like how it looks. So we're going to head on over to ChatGPT again. That same prompt where you kept it. So you'll be like, I normally tell it that okay. The above have been implemented, but if you have fixes, you tell it that I have a few fixes and go ahead and list what you want Lovable to do. Always ensure to add without spoiling the existing design or what works. This helps keep everything accurate and Lovable don't change everything to a different looking interface entirely. But for now, I like what's there. We're not really changing anything. There's nothing there that can't be, edited manually. From Lovable, they have like a visual edit. I'll show that later. So, but for now, we want to make it functional. The above have been implemented, but I want everything to be functional. Like the AI coach and and tracking of real users logs. So basically, we want to connect Supabase. Or rather, of course, it already knows it's Lovable, but I just always put it. So maintain UI and what works. So let's push this. as you can see, you can say that, okay, extend it with some full functionality, integrating Supabase for backend, for real-time data storage, this. So we're now going to have like an authentication process. Our chat plus logs now save. The journalist like entry table, everything saves properly without using local storage, because once you refresh or go out, you lose everything. So we want real users and real listing. So real-time with ROMs and so on and so forth, no tracker, and so many things. So what I want to do is go back to Lovable and connect Supabase myself. So you see this green icon, this is where you connect to Supabase. So I'm just going to quickly connect it. So you click on connect, then you choose connect a project. This one. So you give it some minutes and it should be connected. It's connected. So you can see after connecting that, some people is even suggesting that, your app can now work like a fully featured backend, we should add user account, storage, this, that. So keep building. Of course, this is what we want to do next. We are going to go back to ChatGPT, copy that prompts, clean out some of ChatGPT's helpful tips and the rest that you don't want. The top part is always messy, so we're removing this. With this. So I'm going to select all. So I'm going to cut it. I love it one. So paste this here. Make sure everything is intact. So want everything to be real, to be saved, and all that. So I like making sure this part functions before fixing every other thing. So this part, thank God we saw this. So you can see enable AI chats powered by, I'm using Groq, so I'm removing this not to confuse the people in the future. I'm using Groq API. So let's remove that. But if you're using any other GPT, you can put it there. So we're going to send this out and wait for Lovable to work on our backend. Lovable tends to be a bit slow sometimes, especially if what you're doing is lengthy. I mean, use 6 minutes to build out all these pages. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. So if I refresh this thing now, my journal entries will disappear because it's not real, like it's not saved on cloud. So you can see Lovable is ready. I will help you integrate Supabase, this. So you can, if you have experience with SQL, you can really understand what is going on here. And then it creates everything according to what it has there. So we are still working. So everything looks good. So I'm going to apply changes. So as you can see, that prompt has been implemented. So we've created the tables, and Lovable went ahead to do a sign in and sign up screen for this. So there's something I want to do at the back end. So I don't want that whole process of when you sign in or sign up, you now have to go to your mail to confirm or whatever. So I'm just going to remove that from the back end. So as you can see, it has done this, so we can have read users, our data can save securely on cloud and others. So it said something is a problem somewhere, so you can try to fix that. To fix this, Lovable doesn't use credits to do that, but you need to have credits. So if I was at 0 credit and I have a bug to fix and I try to fix it, it will prompt me to go and upgrade to pro. So you need to have something even if it's 1 credit. So you can see it's trying to fix that up right now. So let's just quickly fix that. While it's fixing that anyways. Oh yeah, by the way, I have 2 credits left. Why? So Lovable did 2 things from that one prompt. So first of all, it created all these tables in the backend. So that was one prompt. After that, it now went ahead to, you can see this has been implemented. Now I'll implement so like the front end should match. That was the second thing. That's why 2 credits left. So yeah, I think it's done fixing. So you can see it has fixed, and as you can see, our credits is still there. 3 down, 2 to go. So I want this system to be like functioning at least 90% before my credits for today end. So like I said, I want to do something at the back end. So I'll be going to the back end where I have this project hosted. So load up. So this is it. Let me just show you guys something real quick. So you can see these are the tables. These are the tables that people created from the front end, like by itself. Amazing. So yeah, I'm going to head over to authentication. I'm going to go to sign in and providers, this one. So we're using email for this. So you want to remove this confirm email. So once you just create your account, boom, you're in. No confirm or all those things. You're going to remove that. And this email OTP, just to be safe, so you won't have that warning. Just make it 60 seconds. Not that it's needed, but there's this warning. I keep saying I don't like that. So once you've done that, you save. And that's all. That's all. Yeah, that one has gone. So that's what I wanted to do from the back end. So now if we go back here, we can easily sign up from here without having to verify any email. So let's sign up. So first name actually is optional. This is an anonymous group, so I can really say anything. So let's just say mysterious. What's wrong with this keyboard? Mysterious R. I don't even know if I spelled that well. Well, leave it like that though. Autocorrect is not even coming to save my life. And we can put email of your choice. So I'll just quickly put in an email and a password. So yeah, I've created an account and I'm in. So you can see Lovable actually changed the interface a bit, but not too much. It's made all these things a side nav, and for the responsive, it's now like a collapsible tab. I think it's okay with me because I was planning to do that in the first place. Same with phone. So yeah, you can see my name, you can see my daily affirmation, your worthy of love and kindness, especially from yourself. So let's just see if every other thing is okay. So our AI therapy coach is here. Our journal, see past entry, we've not done anything, no task, gratitude. Okay, so this prompts past entries. So no weekly challenge, we're going to fix that. So the resources, I don't like this the background, at least it should be in cards with white background, but we'll fix that. We're working on 2 prompts, so we need to like focus on the most important. So yeah, this one is still like this, dummy people, no real users yet. Mood tracker. We actually saved the mood though that I implemented the last time. No problem, money history. And then sign out. So yeah, everything is working except this AI coach. So we're going to create an add function for it so it works real. So on next, yes, of course, we'll go over to ChatGPT, tell it that the above has been implemented. We want to make the AI coach function accurately. And then we'll explain. Let me just go ahead and type. Okay, so I just gave a prompt to ChatGPT. We want to implement our AI. So we'll have real-time response from the coach. But I have a feeling I'm going to bond that to credits with this because one, it has to create the edge function from Supabase. But let's say I might be lucky. But yeah, so let's read this. So upgrade, integrating Groq API, generate real-time helpful and empathic responses. The coach should feel like a one, blah blah blah. So this is like the integration. So this is the message is sent back to Groq. So you are a warm, experienced, and non-judgmental. This judgment I added, ChatGPT have carried on his head. Anyway, non-judgmental virtual therapist trained in CBT, trauma, and so many helpful things. So this that. So this is like the conversational flow. When user types a message, blah blah blah. So you can see so logic and structure, start charts, summary, this. So I'm just going to copy this. Of course, edit it. So remove this. Mm, remove the rest. Yeah, help the user feel seen and heard. No medical diagnosis, please. Yeah, we're not doctors here. In the session with helpful reflection or small tasks. Yeah. That's it. So with this, Lovable is going to ask me for my API, but let's just send this first. So I'm going to cut this out. So go back to Lovable. Let me just paste it. We're down to 2 credits, guys. Eesh. At least most of the application is functioning. You can start your journal entry, you get your daily affirmation, get resources, but our community, it's not working. Although I've not even tried sending any message now that we have the backend all set up. But I want this particular one to work because it doesn't require real people. It's just you and your coach. I want it to work at least before anything. So I'm guessing this video is going to have a part two. It's going to be a part two definitely because there's so many things to fix and we are running out of time or credits. So you integrate this into the AI therapy coach, provide real-time empathic responses. Let me first create an edge function. Yep. To handle the Groq API integration securely, then update the coach interface. So let's see. So as you can see, Lovable has implemented that. So it has integrated this, it has created our edge function. You can see the key features added. So, secure edge function, intelligent responses, tax extraction, this, that. So it's saying, so these are the next steps. So you're going to get your Groq API key, view edge function, add API key. So I want to add API key. I know how to get this. And we're down to 1 credit, guys. Down to 1 credit. But let's not waste time. So head over to console.groq.com. Go to API keys. Like I said, I already have previous keys for my other apps I mentioned. So I'm going to click on create API key, add the name and collect the key. So let me do that right now. So I've gotten the key, very easy. Once you click on create API key, you put the name of the project and then you get your key, you copy it, and that's all. So I'm going to head on over back to Lovable. Yep, and add API key. So I'm going to just paste my API key over here. So I just submitted that. I don't know what Lovable is working right now, but it's just doing something. And that's going to cost me the last credit. So yeah, after that, so yeah, okay, yeah, great. Now you've added Groq API key. The AI should be fully functional. The system is already set up, so our edge function will work. Save conversation, extra tags, handle errors. So we cannot test. So can you imagine? A lot of people didn't do anything here. It's just telling me what next, and it took a credit from me. So apparently, adding your API key takes credit from you. Wow. Okay, so I think that's all we can do for this video. So now we're just going to go around testing every single thing and see what works and note down what doesn't work. So tomorrow or next time in part two, we're going to just fix it and make the system better. So I'm going to open this in a different tab so we can have the full experience. So yeah, so let me sign in. Okay, so I'm in. So let's just see what works and what doesn't work. So of course we want to try our coach. I don't like how far the chat box is, so we're going to fix that. So hi, I'm a therapy coach here to provide safe, blah blah blah. This is not judgmental. It's not necessary, honestly. So let's just see something. So let's see. Okay, I'm having connection issues. Please try again. I'm having trouble connecting right now. Please try again in a moment. And if the issue persists, know that it's okay to take a break and come back when you're ready. At least it's having a response, but I don't know. The connection issue, is it from me or is it from them? I'm just going to go to the backend now to check my edge functions. So now, of course, it's here. So what could be wrong? Let's try that again. So I'm still having connection issues. So I guess something is wrong. But let's check out other parts. So our journal. So I'm just literally typing it in. Really don't have time. Let's see. Save entry. Entry saved. So we're going to add a function to delete entries. Task. No task. Let's try adding a task. Have lunch. We didn't even try adding a task. Okay. Have lunch. What's this? Oh, okay. Completed. Gratitude. Well, we know how gratitude works. So something is missing. We're having some kind of weekly challenge or something. It's no longer here. We'll add that back. Resources. We don't like how this card looks. We'll work on that. But yeah, Buddhism, acceptance, professional help. Even there were links to some of the resources. They're no longer here. This whole page is messy. Our community is still working on. Let's see, can we reply anybody? No, we can't reply, we can't react. We can't even say anything. Let me see. Hello. Yep, definitely can't say anything. Community is 100% not functional at all. Mood tracker. Yeah, I'm not feeling happy right now. I'm not happy. Okay, the mood actually resets once I create an account. I'm not happy because all these things is not working. Yeesh. Anyways, that's it, guys, for this video. We're going to have a part two where we'll fix up all these things. But as I said, we have just 5 credits every day, and you can see what we've achieved with our credits. So we've used up, it renews midnight UTC every day. So if you're in Nigeria, that's 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. It renews. So that's it. See you guys in the next one. Bye.